November the 20th, and this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
And today, Sunrise travels to the walkway, the walking path out beside the Veteran Services Office at 1001 East Ash Street in Goldsboro. And that kind of plays into our guest today. Our guest today on the program will be the director of the Wayne County Veteran Services Office. That would be Brenda DuBose, and she'll have a guest with her, as a matter of fact. And we'll be talking to them a little later on here in the program, right?
That's right.
All right, today is the 20th of November. It is Monday. Happy New Week. Except for a little rain in the area. It was actually a pretty nice weekend, except for a little bit of rain on Saturday, late Saturday. And not everybody got rain. Some people did and some people didn't. So there you go. We're in the 50s. It's seasonal temperatures we're having this time of year. It's actually kind of nice, as a matter of fact, as we work our way toward Thanksgiving Day.
It's upon us.
It is upon us. Thanksgiving Day is upon us. This year it will be on a Thursday. Isn't that right?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm just checking. I
don't think it's moved any.
Hasn't moved? Okay, so it's on Thursday this year.
Yes.
So, okay, so what else is special about today? Today is the 20th, right? Oh boy, today is Name Your PC Day. Have you ever named your PC?
No.
I tried to name my PC once and I'd call him and he wouldn't come to me. Anyway, today is Name Your PC Day. You can do that. Today is also the 20th. It's National Peanut Butter Fudge Day. Yum. It's also Universal Children's Day today. So there you go. That's some of the things that makes today special. Here's today's trivia question. Today's trivia question is, what is that? That's the category. Say, what? What the heck is that? Let's get serious here. What the heck is that? Today's question is, I'm looking for the definition of the word midge. M-I-D-G-E. What is a midge? That's a noun. It is a something. What is a midge? Tell me what a midge is. Kind of a simple word. Not a lot of letters, only 5 letters in it. What is a midge? It's a noun. It is a something. In fact, it is a living, breathing organism. What's a midge? You have any clues?
No.
Okay, no clues. So there you go.
Do we have any hints?
No, we don't have any hints either. Well, I told you.
No clues, no hints.
It's a living, breathing organism. I mean, that's what
all we get.
That's a midge. Okay, tell me what a midge is.
That's all we get.
Okay? Okay. All right, what you got?
What you got?
I want to know what you got.
Come one, come all to the town of Fremont. They are hosting their first Christmas tree lighting.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's nice.
Yes, this will be on December the 1st. It will begin at 6 p.m. The location will be at the town's Christmas tree, which is located at the corner of Main and Goldsboro Street.
Okay. That's right downtown.
Yeah, it will be in the grassy area by the railroad tracks.
Okay, very good. Christmas tree lighting. And what's the date on that?
December 1st.
Okay.
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m., 12/1.
Yes.
Be
they
there.
will have delicious hot chocolate will be served, beautiful Christmas carols will be sung, and this is free to the public.
Excellent. Well, there you go. Christmas tree lighting, the first for
Yes.
Fremont. Very good.
And you may even see us.
Well, we'll just have.
You may.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Turkey trot. That's coming up. Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, turkey trot. This is at the Goldsboro Family YMCA. And this has been going on how many years? This is
12.
This is the 12th annual. 12 years they've done this turkey trot here. And it's at the Goldsboro Family Y. And last year they had a tremendous a number of people participating in this turkey trot, and they're going to have that many and more again this year. So you're invited to participate. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be a tremendous amount of fun, and it will not interfere with your plans for Thanksgiving Day. This starts early in the morning, and for information about this, you can call the Goldsboro Family Y at 919-778-8557. Goldsboro Family Y.
7:30.
It starts at 7:30 at the Family Y on Thanksgiving Day.
That's right.
And it'll be over before you know it. You get to go home and fill up with all those carbs and everything else there, okay? All
And
right.
you get to even dress up in a costume for the turkey
Oh, you can?
trot,
Oh, that's
don't
right, you can. Yeah, you can dress the part. Go as a turkey, like I do most things. Go as a turkey, or go as a pilgrim, or go as a dressed up, whatever. Surprise everybody, okay? You can go in a costume. That sounds like fun.
It does.
Does.
Are you going to get up and go?
It sounds like fun. It does. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's see what I'm
Just a
gonna
quick
do.
reminder that the county government offices will be closed Thursday and Friday
Oh, yeah, that's right.
for
Thursday,
Thanksgiving.
Friday. And for the day after Thanksgiving.
That's correct. And then we have some county offices that will be have a different schedule than what some of the offices do.
I've got them right here.
Like Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center.
That's right,
They will
Peggy
be
C.
closed Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
That's right. I'm looking. Okay. All right. What hours are they going
The
to?
landfill will be open on Wednesday, and they will be closed on Thursday.
That's right.
And will be open on Friday.
That's right. I don't have it.
The convenience centers will be closed on Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday. Convenience center is going to be closed Wednesday and Thursday.
That's right.
Landfill is going to be closed Thursday only.
That's correct, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
The Wayne County Public Libraries, all branches will be closed Wednesday early at 6 p.m. So they're closing early.
That's right.
And then they will remain closed Thursday and Friday.
They'll reopen Saturday.
That's correct.
There you go. So from 6 o'clock Wednesday until Saturday morning, the library will be closed.
Yes.
There you go. So check it out. A little library humor there. Okay, what else do we have here? Got blood drives coming up.
Yes,
All right.
we have one.
We have one,
That
and
is
that's
actually tomorrow.
tomorrow at Meadow Lane.
That's right.
Meadow Lane Elementary School. It's elementary. Yes, it is. And this begins at 2 p.m. and goes until 6:30 p.m. So when you are ready to give blood and you say, I can't give blood today because I've got to work till 5 o'clock, you can go until 6:30 and give blood. Okay, this is at Meadow Lane Elementary School beginning tomorrow at 2 p.m. And if you have any questions, you can call the Goldsboro Family Y or you can call the Red Cross office at 919-735-7201. My brain's just catching up with this one here.
Okay, well, let's pull that sheet back out because on Friday the 24th,
Yes.
while you're out doing your shopping, you can go by the First African Baptist Church, which is at 803 Harris Street, and they have a blood drive beginning at 1:30
Yes.
until 6.
That's right off Slocum Street, right there. That big, beautiful First African Baptist Church, 803 Harris. And it begins what? 1:30?
1:30.
And goes till 6.
That's right.
There you go. All right, very good. Very good. Let's see what else we have here. Got all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. This today's the day that the AK Grading Company, AK Grading, will begin in Wayne County of clearing the streams and the creeks of all the debris left over from Hurricane Matthew and those other storms that came through over the last 12 months. And they're going to be all over the place. So when you see a truck that says AK Grading, don't worry about it. They're supposed to be there. You may also see some Wayne County vehicles with them, associated with them. But they're going to be cleaning out creeks and streams around the Wayne County area. And we covered part of that. You may have seen that last week when we went to the Grantham area near Hood Drive and covered the Ashley Smith and staff in the water, so to speak. They were in the water, and we took photographs and video of what it looked like now. And we're going to be going back after it's cleaned out and take a look at it and see what it looks like when it's all cleaned up.
That's right.
And what it's supposed to look like. Hey, coming up. What's coming up?
What's coming up, Wayne?
Coming up, we got Christmas parades on the Tooth. We got 3 of them on the 2nd, as a matter of fact. We got Mount Olive, Fremont, and Goldsboro. That's at 10, 1, and 4 p.m. respectively. Mount Olive at 10 o'clock. The lineup is on Talton Avenue. Is it Talton or Talton?
Talton.
She should know. It's Talton. Talton Avenue. And Fremont Christmas Parade lineup is at noon. And then the Goldsboro Christmas Parade. Am I walking out of the... Here we go. No, I was pushing you out, wasn't I? Sorry about that. It starts at 4 p.m. The lineup to be determined. But they know by now where it's going to be. All right? And your host, your announcers for the Goldsboro Christmas Parade will be Kate Daniels, the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County, and Mr. Kirk Keller, who is just an all-about, just a nice person. Of course, he is an engineer by trade and is a teacher, instructor at Wayne Community College. But he's a nice guy, too. All right, then Eureka. Eureka, I found it.
You did?
I found it, Eureka. Eureka Christmas Parade is going to be on December 10th at 3 o'clock. Lineup is on Davis Street at the extension there, Davis Street Extension, okay? Wreaths Across America. You've seen the video with Tanya Tucker and Emily Tucker as they talked to me in the early part of the Veterans Day Parade, and they explained how you can participate by donating only $15 for a beautiful live wreath. These are live wreaths now to the Wreaths Across America. This is a national effort, but the wreaths that you donate to here in Wayne County will stay here in Wayne County and will go on the grave sites of Wayne County veterans who are buried here in Wayne County. And it's $15. All you have to do is donate to go to Goldsboro. What is it?
Wreaths.com.
GoldsboroWreaths.com. Thank you. GoldsboroWreaths.com. Donate $15 per wreath. She's looking for a goal of 1,000 wreaths to be laid here in Wayne County. And they're all the time discovering new grave sites of veterans buried here in Wayne County, all the time. So, and you need to do this right away because the deadline for this is November 27th. That's the deadline. That's the cutoff date on this. So go to GoldsboroWreaths.com and donate. It's only $15 per wreath, and it's just the right thing to do. Honor those who served. Okay? Okay.
Why don't we go to our interview with Brenda?
We're going to go to our interview with Brenda. Who's Brenda?
With the Veteran Service.
Oh, Brenda DuBose with the Veteran Services Office here. We're going to be talking to her and the guest that she has with her in just a moment about everything going on at the Veteran Services Office, what they do and what they do. Today we're at the Veteran Services Office here in Wayne County. We're here talking with Brenda DuBose. Brenda, how are you? Thanks for talking with us.
I'm doing great this morning.
I know. Who's this guy here behind us?
Oh, this is one of my Korean vets, Albert Pittman.
Mr. Albert Pittman, sir, thank you for being with us.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for your service
Thank you.
in Korea. When were you in Korea? What years?
53, 54, 55.
All right, you were there at the end then.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, right. And what did you do? What branch of
I
service?
was in the Army.
And what did you do in the Army?
I was a mess sergeant.
Mess sergeant. Do you still cook?
No.
Did you
not
get enough
now.
of that in the service?
You're right.
All right.
I can cook for 200 or 300 people, but I can't cook for two.
I hear you. So, Brenda, tell me about the Veteran Services Office. What do you do here?
We do a little bit of everything. We do pension. If you're a wartime veteran, we can see if we can get you a little extra money coming in every month.
Mm-hmm.
We do service-connected disability.
And that's true for any war, is that correct, including the current?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
All right.
We enroll people in the healthcare system, and we help them pay their bills if we need to help them. That's what we were doing with Mr. Pittman this morning.
Excellent.
So we got that problem taken care of.
So just about any need that a veteran may have, now these are those who have separated from service, or do you do anything with active duty?
No, we don't do anything with active duty. We have to wait until they've been discharged.
Okay.
Now, I do go out to the base periodically. In fact, I go today. And what I do is I talk to the people that are getting out of the military and tell them some pointers that they need to remember or to do for preparing themselves when they get out of the military.
Someone who's been in the military for 10, 12, 20, even longer years, some of them may have a little difficulty leaving and readjusting to civilian life. Do you find that to be the case?
Yes, sir, because I had that problem when I got out of the military. I retired after 20 years, And I didn't think that the Air Force could do without me, but I was wrong. They replaced me very well.
Very quickly, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what are some of the issues that people have when they first get out that they don't expect when they first get out?
Now what am I supposed to do? They don't know if they're going to go to school. They don't know what kind of a job they're going to do. They don't know where they're going to move to, if they're going to stay in this area. If now the base does a good job with some of their TAP training, and that is supposed to get them ready for getting out of the military.
What is TAP?
It is a transition assistance program. So by the time that they finish with that class, they should have some kind of idea, and they should be thinking about this even before they get out of the military. So if they're going to move, what their family is going to do, where they're going to go to school, if they're going to stay here and finish their school. There's a lot of decisions that have to be made.
And a lot of them already have an idea of what they want to do.
Yes.
It's just organizing their thoughts
Right,
and
right,
ideas
right.
and what would be best for them.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
So, and I'm there to tell them about recording their discharges in the Register of Deeds when they get out. The hardest thing is when I have a family to come in and they don't know where their spouse's 214s are, and they can't do anything until that has been found. They can't make their burial arrangements. They can't be buried in the State Veterans Cemetery. They can't really do anything unless they can find that.
That DD 214 is everything.
It's very,
you can't do
very
anything without it.
important. That is correct.
So if someone loses one, can they
Right.
get a copy? Can they get a
They
new?
can. They can come into our office, or they can go online. There's a lot of our veterans nowadays are computer savvy, so they can go on the website and they can order it. And it's very easy, but it just takes some time to get.
And you can help them with that.
Yes, Yes, we can. And if we cannot get it for the burial, then we have to call, and it might take about 5 working days. So it's very, very important that the veteran and the family members know where that's at.
All right, let's talk to Mr. Pittman here. Mr. Pittman,
Yes, sir.
where are you from originally?
Salston.
Wait a minute. Salston.
North Carolina.
Really? All the way from Salston, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you speak English real well.
Oh, well, I speak
No,
I
but you
speak
joined
South-
you joined the Air Force to see the world and ended up in Goldsboro.
Army.
I'm sorry, joined the Army to see the world.
Believe it or not, I was drafted.
Well, a lot of people were now.
The president sent me a letter and said, report.
Report. Go here, and you went for your physical, and
I
they
went,
kept you.
And they kept me.
Yeah. So at the end of the war, how long were you in? Were you 4 years?
2 years.
2 years. All right, and then you came back to the U.S. and
Came back to North Carolina.
were you anywhere besides Korea?
Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Fort Bragg. Okay, that's like Korea.
Well, it was close enough. I could come home an hour and 15 minutes.
Well, that's good. That's good. So after Korea, after your service in the Army, did you have trouble adjusting? Although you were in only 2 years.
I had no trouble. I went right to work the day I came home.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I worked some while I was in there, in the military.
Okay. Now, how long have you been coming here to the Veteran Services Office?
I guess about a year, hasn't it, Brenda?
I think so, maybe
Yeah.
year or two.
Yeah.
About a year. And what are some of the things that they've been able to help you with?
My insurance is the main thing, VA
Oh yeah.
insurance, not paying this, not paying that. Choice program, and I ain't got adjusted to the choice program yet.
Choice program. Yeah. All right, Brenda, tell me about the choice program. What is that?
The choice program was initiated probably a couple years ago, and that was supposed to help with the waiting time getting into the VA healthcare system.
Which was backlogged tremendously there, and
You're
came to
very
light a
right.
couple of years ago, and now they've been working on it since, trying to remedy that.
Right.
And it's a tough job to do this.
Right, because they haven't thought about the money end of it. And when they're supposed to receive their pay, it takes a while for this pay to come to them. So then in the meantime, they're sending the veterans these hate letters, and we're going to send your stuff to the collection agency.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we've got to try to deal with that, and that's really hard to do, because when you try to call anybody, you're on the phone forever. And it's hard to get answers for the vets. It's hard to get, hard to get anything, even for us.
Oh, I'm sure.
And people think we have a magic number, but we have to do the same phone number that they do.
You call the same number they do.
Right.
And hang on just as long as they do.
Yes, we do. And
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
sometimes you've been on hold for 4 hours, haven't you? And that's not acceptable.
It's not. These machines, I will be glad when they do away with them. When you call, you should be able to talk to a person,
You should be able to,
not a machine.
but they have an automated answering service, I suppose.
Do they?
Yeah. So, Brenda, let me change gears just a minute. Is there anything that you cannot help a veteran with out of this office?
I try to do everything that I can. If a veteran comes to me with a bad conduct discharge or with something other than honorable, then I've got to see what I can do so we can send in to see if we can get that changed any so they can receive benefits from the VA. And that is a waiting period too. We have to send that directly to the branch of service that they were in. So let's say that they had an alcohol or drug problem when they were in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is I have them get letters of recommendation. If they, a lot of times the kids, when they go into the military, and I call them kids because I'm getting up there now, but they, the first time away from home, they're going to try things and they're going to do things that mom and dad aren't around anymore, and they're going to see if they can get away with it. Well, when Uncle Sam catches them, that's when they end up in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times these veterans, when they get out of the military, they straighten up their lives, they go to school, they have a good working career, and maybe I can get that discharge turned around. But of course that takes time too. Anything in the military, anything Department of Defense, Department of Veterans Affairs, everything takes forever, it seems like. And so we have this adage that we always say, well, it's nothing but hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait. Yeah.
And that's something that anybody that was in the military, we've always had that hurry up and wait.
And you touched on a good point there, the fact that our military personnel, these are young people, and many are away from home for the first time, as you mentioned. And they're going to be curious about things. They're going to try things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it happens because you have.
And like me, I know I tried things, but it was nothing illegal. But your first time away from home, you're going to venture
Spread
out
your wings.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're gonna
Right.
venture
right.
out, like you say.
Right.
So, and that could result, even though no harm done to anybody other than
Than themselves.
it could have an everlasting effect on them and end up with a discharge, less than honorable discharge.
Yes.
But at the same time, as you mentioned, the military works wonders on people.
Yes.
I mean, look at this gentleman right here.
I know it.
Fine, upstanding citizen. I know, but go with me on this, okay?
All right.
but it does. Military. There's nothing better than to help.
Help our brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Help them to mature in a
Right,
good
right.
way, in an honorable way,
and
than the military.
And not only that, but it also helps their family if they can get something better.
Sure.
So,
Exactly. So anyway, your office, the Veteran Services Office, is here to help those who are recently separated or in fact have been separated for any number of years from service.
correct. And a lot of times people say you had to have done this within a year of you getting out of the military. It's not true. I've got veterans coming to me that were in Vietnam, Korea, and World War II.
65 years ago.
Right.
65 years? Is that you?
Ago. 65 years ago.
Okay.
And they're a very proud generation. Especially the World War II and Korean vets.
Yes.
They don't want to ask for anything. Everything that they've gotten, they have worked hard for.
That's right.
But I help anybody. So, and that's what we're here for.
Now, you mentioned the fact that you were in service as well. What branch were you?
I was in the Air Force for 20 years.
For 20 years. And when did you separate from the Air Force?
A little while ago, 1994.
Okay.
Is when I retired.
When you retired, 94. So you have done the round the world thing, I presume. You've been in many places around the world with the Air Force.
Yes, I sure have.
So when you took when this position came open, how did you react to it? They said, Brenda, we want you to come to work and help take care of our veterans.
Well, actually, they didn't really say that.
What did they say?
You fill out an application, and I thought, and when I first applied for the job, and that was several years ago, I've been doing this for 18 years now, but the first time I was very disappointed because when I was in school, I had a master's degree. I went to school the whole time I was in the military. That was what was kind of expected of you.
Yeah, you can do that.
And so when I got out and started applying for jobs, all I wanted was something to do. And I didn't, and I felt like because of my education that people didn't want me to come in and take over. And so I had applied for this job, and in fact, my husband at the time, he turned in my application because I thought, you know what, they're not going to hire me. But here
you are.
Yeah. And then I decided to move away for a little while and decided to come back home because to me this is home. And but I've got a lot of veteran family here, and I love this area. It's very veteran friendly.
Oh yes.
The base is still there if I need to go out there and do anything. But I stay so busy with this job that I don't really have a chance to go out there.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, Albert Pittman, look, thank you so much. I've known you a long time.
Yes,
and I
quite a while.
appreciate you, and I thank you for your service to our nation.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself, and are you traveling back to Salston anytime soon? All the way over to Salston?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I guess it's not that far. It's not an overnight trip, is it?
Not quite.
No, not quite. Well, look, I appreciate you, and I thank you so much for talking with us
Thank
today.
you, Wade.
And I thank you, Brenda DuBose, who is the director of the Veteran Services Office
welcome.
here in Wayne County, and I thank you.
You're very welcome.
We are back on Sunrise with Wayne and Pat, and it's just after sunrise here, right?
It is.
Woo! Okay, and today is
Kind of early.
It is. That's okay. That's what we do. It's the 20th of November. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be gorgeous today. It is. It's going to be nice today. Yesterday was a beautiful day as well. It's seasonal temperatures we're enjoying across the Wayne County area. It is that time of year, and that's a good thing because this time of year needs to be kind of cool. It needs to be cool around Thanksgiving. It just wouldn't feel right if it wasn't, right?
Yes.
All right, and somebody was asking me yesterday already, when's it going to snow? I have no idea. In fact, I can promise you, no one knows when it's going to snow. They may think they do, but they don't really know. They can guess at it. We have at the Paramount Theatre coming up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the Nutcracker Ballet, brought to you by Goldsboro Civic Ballet. They have done this for many years. It is a wonderful performance because they have it down to a fine art. We have some extremely talented dancers in our Goldsboro Civic Ballet. Peggy Wingett's done an amazing job over the last several years, keeping everything together, making it run. So Goldsboro Civic Ballet's Nutcracker Ballet, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 7 p.m. on the 1st and the 2nd. That's Friday and Saturday, and then a Sunday matinee on the 3rd. Tickets are $13 to $18. Get your tickets now because they will sell out. They will sell out. Nutcracker sells out. Plus, we got the Christmas Carol coming up, don't we?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's going to be coming up soon too. The Christmas Carol, starring the extremely talented Mr. Jeff Holtz as Scrooge. Not Scrooge McDuck, but Scrooge, right?
That's correct.
You remember Scrooge McDuck? That was Donald's uncle, his rich uncle. But there's Scrooge. And then we've got all the usual characters. Got Tiny Tim, Jacob Farley, and all those people right there. But we talked to some folks yesterday. We talked to Mr. Ferris and Mr. Heath, and talked to, I can't remember Heath's last name. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, Radford. Yes, he's right. Mr. Radford, and who are producers and directors of this program, and they talked of the talent that Jeff Holtz puts into the role of Mr. Scrooge. So you'll want to get tickets to this as well as soon as you can. I think they're $18. I can't recall the dates right offhand, but we'll have those for you soon at the Paramount Theatre. All right? That's coming up, the Christmas Carol. They do this every year as well, and this is but this year they've added a little more humor, not taking anything at all away from the message of the Christmas Carol, but they've added a little more humor, and knowing Jeff Holtz, that will certainly be a joy to enjoy at the Paramount. Christmas Carol's coming up.
Well, bah humbug. My name's Jeff Holtz, and I'm lucky enough to be directed by these two great guys, Keith Parrish, and I always want to say Heath Radford. I want to call him Heath Ledger, but he's dead and Heath is alive. So, but anyway, we are here to ask you to have your holiday season enriched by coming to see us at the Paramount Theatre December 8th, 9th, and 10th. There'll be a show Friday night, Saturday night, one Sunday. We're in A Christmas Carol. Reason I'm here, they actually know what's going on. They're the director and the assistant director. I'm playing Scrooge, and so it's just a normal day for me. One minute I'm real mad, one minute I'm scared, next minute I'm happy. And always in that order. But y'all know more about center stage. And
I have to say, Jeff has just knocked us out with his during the rehearsals with Christmas Carol. He's playing Scrooge and doing a terrific job. Heath and I are very proud of this show. There are going to be some new wrinkles to the show. If for those of you who have seen Christmas Carol in the past, we are bringing some new things to it this year. We're bringing a lot of humor to it this year. We want to try and make it a comedy, and hopefully you'll agree with that, Heath.
Yes, and it's also our 10th year of doing A Christmas Carol with Center Stage Theater. So if you've been to a Christmas Carol show or known somebody who's in it and it's touched your heart, come and see this again. It's really great. Like he said, we've got some fun twists. You might even see some past Scrooges. We might even see some of them come as well. So we've got plenty of surprises. And again, Jeff Holtz is Scrooge, just to kind of throw that out there because he does really well with it.
They're a lot nicer here than they are at rehearsal. No, just kidding.
But if you want a fun-filled family night to take the whole family out for Christmas, come see Christmas Carol at Paramount Theatre. It's December 8th, 9th, and 10th. Tickets are $18 if you just call the Paramount box office, or if you need more information, go to csttheater.org.
And I will tell you that Tuesday night, I'm sure you've covered Lights Up downtown, which will be coming up this Tuesday. We're going to be there. We have a scene from Christmas Carol. I'm going to be helping MC that, dressed as Scrooge. So you got any old rotten pumpkins you want to throw at anybody, I guess I'm the guy. I do want to say these two guys have really captured it. They play off each other real well in their directions. We got a great cast, a lot of kids and kids at heart in it. And even though there are some funny parts, it doesn't miss the real true meaning of the story of A Christmas Carol and the magic of Christmas.
We definitely did want to, while we did want to bring humor to it, we certainly didn't want to disrespect what is absolutely a timeless and legendary story. So we do hope you'll come out and join us December 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Thank you.
See, I told you, there you go, and you will enjoy that as well. The Christmas Carol coming to the Paramount Theatre. That's going to wrap it up for us for today. Here's the answer to today's trivia question. What is a midge? Well, a midge is a living breathing organism. They're also known as no-see-ums. That's what a midge is. You know what a midge is? It's a no-see-um. It's a little, and there's several different kinds of midges. But the one that's most aggravating and annoying to us are those that just kind of bug us. No pun intended. Well, yeah, pun intended. Okay? Okay. A midge is a bug. It is. And it's one of those that flies in your ear. One of those things. And flies around you. No-see-um. That's a midge. Okay. That's it. That's it for today.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and watch us on YouTube at Wayne County Government.
This is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat. Wait a minute, I need to do that again. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat. I always get that backwards.